Hi everyone, my name is Dong Ho. You can call me Sunny. How are you? I want to analyze you yesterday on 26th of September 2022. Let's see how we start. This quite familiar scenario. I did analyze with the Euro USD before. After really big momentum like this, the buyer strong around here, a seller strong around here, buyer strong around here, and then the buyer it put up. So here it either buyer strong, but around 50% of the red candle it either seller strong. When it push up like this, the seller come back, pick back, but we will not do anything in the first time. The seller attack, the buyer come back one more time, the seller attack, and you can see the momentum from the seller in M50 it go down slowly, and then it attack one more time, and then this one show that the third time the buyer uh, complete. So after the buyer attack the third time, it not good, and then the price start to put down. Like for example, this candle put down. So in this candle, the seller strong on this area. In one candle, you have to see it strong on the top, but weak on the bottom, because the bottom the buyer push it up. Okay, so you have to wait on the top around here and short. So the buyer come back around here and then come back through EMA 21. You can short from here. It good. So after the time attack, the price make a candle like this, but the buyer or seller always strong around here. If we want to sell, we have to stay on the top of this candle, not on the bottom here. It's not right. Then one more time, this is the first time the seller attack really strong. Second time the seller attack really strong, it hold, and you wait for the third time the seller attack. But normally we want to buy from here, but this time the price just keep around here. We can break out build up, it just build up around here, but we will not do anything. We will see how the price goes. It's just sideways here, really difficult to buy or sell. Please don't jump in during this kind of time. And then the price break up, so you can say this it may be break out, you wait for break back in, close below EMA, and then big momentum, because momentum of the breakout on M50, M1 is quite big as well. But the price hold on the top here and then go up. After this candle, the buyer were strong, and then it were the winner. So you can see 1 2 3 green, and then you wait for one red candle and hold around here, you will buy. Okay, so for example, on this candle and 15 candle, the seller strong around here, but buyer strong around here, really strong around here. If you want to buy, you have to stay here, not here. And then the buyer push up again, and then you see it put down right on here, you can buy. Really good place to buy. And the price, I try to draw the channel, but I unable to succeed. I saw a little bit higher high here, and then it break this trend line, and then it constantly to go up. So maybe did break, it didn't count. In the future, I will remember that it did break, it didn't count, and then it should constantly to go above EMA 31 again. So for this group, I had to vote for buy only, because the momentum of the buyer really strong. And then here you can have a second entry long with this big momentum above EMA 21 buy trend line. And then suddenly the price break the trend line uptrend here, and then it's sideways. After it, you really need to wait for it to how I say, retest an extreme. If you want to buy, you have to buy from around here, because that is the area the momentum is big, and sell on the top. So the price break out and you have to wait for break back in. But this momentum candle is quite big. You may wait for the second time the buyer attack, second time the buyer attack here, and seller still try to put it back. So momentum of the buyer reduce from big and a smaller, and then seller it get bigger. You can shut around here. It good play too short because you know on this area uh, the seller strong compared to the buyer, and then the price go down here. When it go down here, it either buyer or strong. You see the buyer strong around here. You have to wait. You have to buy from here, but how to buy? You have to wait for the big momentum and the price have a free tie attack. Third time seller attack. Second time seller attack after fabric out like this. The price had to, because it take more order, it had to go down here and like this, but it hold on this area. It either break out and rebound and retest this area. It hold after this, either how I say answer from the buyer. The buyer strong on this area. You could not buy around here too close to this area. You had to buy on around here or around 50% here. Good place to buy. But where to buy? I think I could not buy when the price below EMA 21 like this, above like this, but it's too close to this area. I didn't dare to buy either. So maybe wait and see. So the price break through this trend line again, really big momentum, really big momentum, and also it break above here. But here the tail on the top, the tail is strong. You buy from here and sell from here. Okay. So the price goes down here. How come back retest, but it's quite difficult for me to buy. I don't know how to buy on this case. Let's see. Really difficult. Big momentum up, big tail, put it down. This candle, no. This candle, will you dare to jump in? No, it's not my setup. No, it's not my setup. Then the price break really strong here, around here. Seller strong, here buyer strong. So let's see. Push down, put up second time. Seller take over. After this candle, the seller really strong and seller strong around here, low around here. And in the middle, seller strong as well. After that, you have to wait for the buyer attack. First tie attack, second tie attack, really strong. Hold around here, come back. That's it. So you see, you had the first you had to stay in the right area where the seller strong and where the buyer strong. Second, you had to wait for one, maybe this at this second or the third time the buyer or seller attack in M15. Uh, it means you may have to wait for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour to have a good setup. And also, how I say, you can buy on the price action to have a look at you EMA 10 to 1 to come back with it. For example, this one, the buyer put up, the, the seller put down, the buyer push up, and then it go around here. So I think this candle it can be really good, but you have to take profit around here only. It's quite complicated. So I had to look on the market more often and then try to understand it. Like I think if you just do the shortcut, like you just jump in, didn't understand anything, and then just go jump in, buy, for example, buy like this. and didn't care what happened, I don't think it right. You had the first you had to stay in the right area. For example, really hard, I think you have to find a play too short. But if you shot in the first time, sometimes it's not good. You have to wait for the second time. The shot come out, then it's better for you. Oh, here you had to buy, but because the momentum is quite big. But buy around here the first time maybe it's not right. The second time you can buy here. So the error is important because that is where the buyer is stronger or the seller is stronger. The second time or the third time is maybe the answer. The first time just the reaction is not right. And Based on EMA 21 as well. Thank you to listen to me. I hope you learned something today. See